final fight of our prelims. Scott and Ventress ready to go with our fourth fight of the night.
Ventress takes the middle, instantly changes levels and scores a takedown right in the side position. Tough start for Leonard Ventress. He's got an underhook and he uses it, takes the back. Sorry, tough start for Darius, but not so fast.
And now he's trying to lock up an RNC here.
Darius Scott right to the back, both hooks in, looks to have a solid position, and like you alluded to earlier, more of a submission guy in his own right, so not afraid to grapple. They kind of jawed at each other.
They're talking. There's a smile on Ventress' face as well. I mean, they went right into it. Great takedown by Ventress and a tremendous turn of events there in favor of Scott.
Yeah, Scott just had an underhook. Ventress scored, had the positioning, but gave up the underhook, and Darius Scott able to use that underhook and find the back, and here we are, one hook in. Leonard fighting smart here, peeling the hands, trying to beat the legs, getting high. This is good work, and I think Ventress is going to be able to turn into Darius here. Good underhook.
Back and forth they go.
Right into the guard here of Darius Scott is Leonard Ventress. Just good head position. Again, some ground and pound, just some light shots. I'd like to see some body, head. Got to find our posture. Darius Scott doing some grapevines here in the guard, just trying to disrupt the base of Leonard Ventress. Take a little sting off those punches.
Scott closing that guard back up.
Quick level change from Leonard Ventress, and got to be honest, I had a conversation with Leonard, and he was talking about striking a little bit, but sometimes we get out there and we just go to what we're most comfortable with, and it was a beautiful score, and here we are.
Maybe he just didn't want you to know the game plan, because I'll tell you what, he came out there, immediately changed levels, and got the takedown, and now he's doing pretty good work here. He's got 50 seconds left.
He wasn't going to risk me being a mole, you know?
Can't risk it at all. 43 seconds left to work.
A little attack there. I need to see more of that from Darius Scott right there. A somewhat of an armbar attempt, but it's got to start with, he can't be flat on his back. He's got to start by being on a hip, trying to make something happen, opening his guard up and attacking.
Ventress has been smothering for over a minute now.
That was good. He disrupted the base. He needed a little bit of that early on. Sometimes when you get scored on, that's the best time to try to stand back up. Right here, 10 seconds left in the round. Good head position, Leonard Ventress just dominating the position here.
He just gave him a tap on the side of the face as that round comes to an end. Good sportsmanship between the two, though, as he helps him up. Good round by Ventress. Gets the initial takedown. Was in, some scary waters there for a moment. Worked his way out of it and then closed the round out on his turn.
Right here, just uses the kick, parries it out of the way, runs a single leg, ends up in position. But you see how he's giving up this far side underhook. All Darius does here is he gets on his hip, he turns over, and he gets right to the back. Head comes out. Does a good job of rotating and definitely throws a hook in. Gets the other one in, and I think here is where Ventress was like, how'd we end up here? I was doing good. But Leonard Ventress staying patient, taking his time, allowing Darius Scott to get a little too comfortable, and Ventress just able to turn into his guard from giving up the back position, turning into Darius Scott's guard, and is able to end the round on top. Landed some good ground and pound, but just held the position.
Round number 2 now underway.
Starts the round with a kick again. Does Darius Scott not the best thing tactically? Again, Leonard Ventress working hard for this takedown. Has his hands together under the button, scores.
I'll tell you what, Matt, I think he lied to you about wanting to strike in this fight. He has gone right to the takedowns at the beginning of each round. He secured them twice.
And to be perfectly honest, if he's not going to stop it, why would we do anything else? Might as well get in there, change levels, and make him defend a takedown first. The open guard here of Darius Scott. I think Leonard Ventress needs to just figure out a way to get to the soles of his feet in some capacity and pass guard from there rather than trying to pass guard off of his knees. Good head position from Ventress. Starts to pass, but then just kind of returns right back into one butterfly.
I'd like to see Ventress maybe posture up and start to drop some bombs on Scott. He hasn't been able to get the ground and pound going too much just yet. He has been smothering, though.
This is a good spot for Leonard Ventress. Attacking the neck, tactically, I don't know.
Yeah, but he loses it quickly as well. Right back in the guard, though.
Just had him in such a good spot, pinned up, had good head position. That's the time to start to find your posture and bring home some big punches. Make Darius Scott make a mistake and give up a position. Make him want to be submitted before you do it. Not to say I'm not one to jump a guillotine my own self, but sometimes got to soften them up with punches first.
It goes through everybody's mind at least once, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, 1 minute left. Scott trying to work his way back to his feet. Unable to do so yet. It's been smothering work by Ventress. Nearly 3 minutes of control time.
You know, you got to think that Darius is not going to be very tired going into this next round. Though he's been on his back, I don't feel like he's necessarily overworked himself, but he's got to be smart when he comes out in the exchange to start exchanges by lifting his foot off the ground. I mean, that's exactly what Leonard Ventress is looking for, an opportunity to change levels, get you on one foot and score. These are better punches from Ventress. We need more of that. I'm not one to knock a style of a guy. You know, it's great. He's able to come out and score takedowns and really almost no obstacles in place. He just scores. But I would like to see Ventress cultivate that ground striking a little more, find his posture, hit people hard, make them bail, make mistakes, give up position so that you can get out of there and win the fight.
No, I think that's perfect analysis, Matt, because he is dominating this fight. There's
Absolutely.
no doubt about it. But you would like to see him pour it on a little bit more. Another quick takedown. Here it is. Immediately got into the fence, started working on that double leg. Excuse me, the single leg right there.
Head outside single, works himself, and it's beautiful. Chained it together from the single, works his way to hands, claps, double leg, keeps good head position, and is able to just lift there and score. And from there, I mean, this was pretty much the rest of the fight.
Sure.
Leonard Ventress dominating from inside the guard. And again, yeah, Ventress doing a good job here. He's passed, but once we're passing, we've got this good position. Let's posture up. I mean, he's pinned against the fence, really can't make up much space. Ventress doing a good job with some hip pressure there, but let's punish him. Let's put some hard strikes on him.
Well, you would assume Ventress ahead 2-0 going into this third and final round.
That way.
Scott's got to find a way to keep this on the feet. Maybe get something going
Again.
here. No, I mean,
just a tactical error there by Darius Scott. I mean, starting the round again with a kick. Keep your feet planted. Keep your feet underneath you. Fire some punches. We know he's trying to duck under. Let's feint, throw an uppercut. These are just, you know, things that you learn as you fight and you have more experience. And, you know, maybe this is the first time that Darius Scott has run into a guy that's so grappling heavy in his approach. But these are adjustments that are easily made.
Well, you got to give credit to Ventress. High IQ once again. Gets the immediate takedown, and he's right back in familiar territory in the third round.
I like so much of what Ventress is doing just by staying face-to-face, dominating positionally, good heavy hips, but I just want to see some damage. And I think I can speak for everybody else too. Like, it's great, yeah, make some faces, you're fighting well. Hurt this guy though. That's
Sure.
what people that's what put people in the seats. That's what gets people excited about watching you fight. And that's what ultimately we need to work towards. Not to take away. Great fight. You know, this kid's skilled too, and this wrestling skill set is going to be difficult for a lot of guys who don't have much wrestling going on in their gym to defend and to deal with.
Well, it's been a dominant effort by Ventress, no doubt about it. He's back on top with 90 seconds to go. He's got over probably about 4.5 minutes of control time in this fight at this point.
And just for Leonard again, great positional dominance, and he's kept himself in a relatively good spot here. Darius had success early on by getting to an underhook and just working fundamental escapes, jiu-jitsu, and he needs to do the same here because this is better work. This is better work. At least he's landing punches, making something happen. Look how he has the legs stapled here, being very smart about staying in control, but when you keep your hands clasped, this is better. He's kind of got a Dagestani handcuff over there, and Darius is kind of just beat by a lineman. He's doing the right thing, trying to swim that arm out.
30 seconds left to work here for Ventress.
My goodness. Kind of sucked the wind out the room a little bit after a quick start there. And these punches from Ventress aren't bad. Again, my only thing is just get your posture up a little bit more so that you can generate a little more force. See from here, now he's on his feet. He can drop bombs from his feet. That ain't gonna win you any fans.
Well, look, it was a great effort, though, by Leonard Ventress.
Absolutely.
I mean, dominated the fight, high IQ, did everything sound. Yeah, you'd like to see a little more ground and pound, but that aside, it was a dominant effort. I mean, he truly controlled this fight from start to finish, fought it on his terms, and an easy win here for Leonard Ventress.
Absolutely, and I'm telling you, it's a difficult skill set to deal with when guys are wrestling dominant and as good at. I think Ventress is good at it too. I think he can wrestle relatively well. Showed a little bit of prowess there. Was able to string one thing together to the next, and has cultivated and developed a good takedown pedigree for the MMA game. I don't want to harp on him and be hard on him. He needs to enjoy these victories. It's hard to win fist fights no matter where you're doing them, but I would like to see him cultivate some damage, being able to accumulate some strikes that hurt people. But shout out to this guy. Great skill set. Looking forward to seeing his future.
Well, he's definitely got a great skill set to work from, and he displayed it here tonight. Now let's get it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fast and furious mixed martial arts action, we are going to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have seen and scored this bout the same way, therefore declaring your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Deadshot Leonard Ventress.
So Ventress takes care of business. And that's going to wrap it up for our prelims. We're going to hit an intermission here in just a moment. Give a little love back out to the chat real quick. No, Andrew and Colton didn't fight yet. They're 3 fights away. We'll have them coming up soon.
Scrap guaranteed, though, boys.
Guaranteed.
Stick around.
The Aura Machine, Colton McElhaney.
Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment, and heck yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some fun with y'all here tonight.
Yeah, this is cool that we can actually see this.
Yeah, I made sure to pop it up on my phone. Try and give y'all some love. You show us some love as we bring you a card that I promise is loaded the rest of the way. This was just the prelims.